Welcome to another episode of Who Got That Inheritance Deal? Well, today I have an interesting deal for you. I want you to see how much you really don't see by just looking at the deal on a Zillow, on Redfin, all of that. Did you always think that you have to have money to make money? If you think that way, you're wrong. I'll prove it to you. You have to have a strategy. You have to have a keen eye. You have to have a good understanding of the market. You have to have good negotiation skills. And above all, you have to have a good source of data. You have to know what you're looking for. Is it possible for you to buy a property for $500,000 and sell it for $600,000? Sure. Is it possible for you to buy the property, put a lot of sweat and equity in it, and then maybe put another 100, sell it for $800,000? Great. And that can take 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, right? Well, what if I tell you that it is possible for you to have no money to make $60,000 in one day, $100,000 in one day? Is it possible? Absolutely. Watch how this deal happened. Before we get to the video about the deal I told you, I just wanted to take a minute to this is Social Flow. If you're thinking of promoting your information for your website or create videos, any type of videos, they can do a lot of stuff for you. I'll put the link for them in the description. I am at LeadCruncher.com in my account, and I am under the tab Successor Data or Probate Records. As I mentioned to you, these are the properties that one person or the only one entitled passed away, and about 6 out of 10 times there is no probate. Because if the property is held in a living trust, it's exempt from the probate, and if it is owned by the remainder joint tenants, again, they are exempt from the probate. This is going to be an interesting study on one deal. So we're going to cover just one deal in this video. Watch what happened. As I mentioned to you, anytime a property sells or transfer title, we remove that our archive, we mark it as sold because there's no reason for you to contact them. At the same time, when we remove the property, just so for you can to see how valid is the information, we even tell you who bought the property, and all of that information is available. We are looking at the property at 634 Hillside Terrace in Vista, California. If I click on the link here, on the right side, I can go to Redfin, I can go to Zillow, I can do all of that. Now, the first thing you're going to notice here is that this property sold for $585,000 on February 22nd, 2024. Is that really what happened? No. Let me tell you what happened. Let me give you more information right here. Look, friend, this is from the MLS. You see the address of the property? 634 Hillside Terrace. Great. I have to cover the name, all that, because that is personal information. But let's take a look and see here what happened. Okay. First of all, look at the time right here. This is a quitclaim deed when the owner of the property, Mr. Gilbert Soto, he transferred the title from his name to a trust. What happened? He had cancer. And the right thing to do for him is to make things easy for his heir. That is very thoughtful. And people do that all the time. So he probably contacted an attorney, says, Mr. Attorney, I got cancer, I have illness, and I need to put my stuff in order. And the attorney suggested, let's create a living trust and put your assets there. So at your demise, then whoever you assign, whoever you designate can handle your estate and do according to your wishes. Very right thing to do. On 6/2, they put the property from his name to the trust. At this day right here, this property was no longer owned by him. It was owned by the trust. Then they did a correction deed on the deed. Whatever they did, that's fine. Soto passed away. May he rest in peace on 11/27/2023. And what they did, the property was sold for $525,000 to Kate Capital Group, LLC. They picked up this deal on 2/19 for $525,000, right? Okay, watch here now. Look very carefully. Is that what happened here? No. Okay, so this is a last sale. Yes, this is a last sale. But before this sale, there was one more sale. And how did this happen? I'll show you. Okay, now right here. Okay, so Kate picked up the property at $525,000. In the same day, they double escrowed the deal at $585,000. 100% legal. Absolutely legal. Nothing wrong with it. You can buy a property for $1 and 10 seconds later, after you close the deal, you can sell it to somebody else for $100,000. We say 731,000 minus $525,000, that's $206,000, right? If we divide this by 731,061, we come up with about 28%. That means they had about 30% equity in a deal, 30% gross. And you can see at this price, it worked out for everybody. Now, whether the other individual who bought the property now is not for sale, whether they want to keep it for rent, whatever they want to do, everybody got a great deal. It took care of the problem. They were resourceful. They gave the seller what they wanted, and at the same time, they got what they asked for. Okay? This is how it works. Now, this deal here is a double screw. And there is no shortage of these deals. Happen all the time. Again, I got about 1,400 properties here on my account, that the properties that are sold or transfer title. I'll find you another nugget just tomorrow. If you like the content of this video, you find more videos like it on my channel. We hear this from people all the time, but those little mouse clicks will go a long way to help me in the algorithm. So please click the little thumb guide. Please subscribe and help yourself with all my tools linked in the description. These are tools me and my teams have developed over the years, tools I wish I had when I started in real estate. Thank you for watching and have a great day.